Hey everyone, how's it going? Got another episode of Chernobyl to check out. This is now episode 3 of the show, and this is one of the most well-made shows that I've seen in a while. Just everything from the music to the acting and the writing and everything that goes into the filmmaking of the show is just really good and top-notch. Can't wait to check out another episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this and everything else that I check out, you can check out the link to my Patreon. It'll be in the description. If not, check back every week for the sort of short and highlight reel versions here on YouTube. Cannot wait to check this one out, so here we go. Chernobyl. Oh yeah, those guys were stuck. And if I remember right, they are releasing something or shutting something down so that it doesn't create a big explosion. I think that's what I remember. Something will create a giant explosion if they don't stop it.
Is it possible that the water has already killed them?
Yes.
Then what? If it doesn't work.
They could die that fast just from the water? Oh, did they make it back? Oh, wow. But they're still going to have like crazy side effects from the radiation, right? April 30th, 1986. We're now 4 days after the explosion.
Please, I've come all the way from Kievskaya Oblast.
Oh, she gonna give money? Oh. Well, there you go.
Vasily Ignatenko, he's a firefighter from Chernobyl.
I know who Ignatenko is, but you can't.
I have permission. I've...
More money? Oh my gosh.
You can see him for 30 minutes. Not a minute more. And you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? Room 15.
Thank you.
You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Man. I didn't know it could spread that much from a person
Oh, wait, I haven't finished.
this many days after. Whoa.
Yeah, that's good.
Or that it would be contagious or however it works.
There's no hiding from you, is there? Eh?
Oh no. Not supposed to touch him.
Yeah.
Is it gonna end up on our cheek now?
A spike in zirconium-95. It's from the cladding on the fuel rods.
Meaning what?
The meltdown has begun.
The meltdown of the whole building?
Stop moving! Get off him! You're hurting him!
Whoa.
You can't be in here. What's happening to him? Get out! You can't...
Is it just like burning him?
The Gazov estimates a 50% chance that the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself.
Yeah, and where does...
Dang, is it just creating lava?
The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people, not to mention crops.
It's going to poison the water supply.
And in order to do that, I'm told that we will need all of the liquid nitrogen in the Soviet Union.
All of it? Oh my gosh.
I think you and I should take a walk.
It's late, I'm tired.
We're taking a walk.
Uh-oh.
The divers.
Divers, the firefighters, the men in the control room. What does the radiation do to them, precisely?
Oh, good question.
The skin blisters, turns red, then black. This is followed by a latency period. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering. Healthy even, but they aren't.
That's just the start of it?
The immune system fails. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose. The arteries and veins spill open like sieves, to the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain,
Whoa.
which is unimaginable. Within 3 days to 3 weeks, you're dead.
So that firefighter will for sure die, and then that'll slowly happen to the wife?
We've gotten a steady dose, but not as much of it. Not strong enough to kill the cells, but consistent enough to damage our DNA. So, in time, cancer.
Cancer. Man.
I know why I wanted to take a walk. You can presume the work site is bugged. And our rooms
Oh, they're spying on them?
Of course, they've been there the whole time. But if we're seeing them out in the open now, it's because they want us to know.
For some reason, I thought he was gonna like beat him up or something, but really he was just trying to get away from the bugs or the mics. You never know with that guy. So serious.
Why did it explode? I've worked the numbers over and over.
Oh, that's right. No one knows how it can just explode.
Because if we don't find out how this happened, it will happen again.
That's right. I wonder if anything like this did happen again. May 3rd, 1986.
Who's in charge here?
I'm the crazy.
Whoa.
Come on, then. Start shooting. You haven't got enough bullets for all of us. Kill as many as you can. Whoever's left,
We're just gonna force him to go.
beat the living piss out of each of you.
You can't talk to us like that.
Shut the fuck up. This is Tula.
Oh man.
They want you to stop that from happening.
How are we supposed to do that?
Are they gonna make them all get radiation poisoning? It's like their leader. They're all gonna pat him on his suit. It's like an initiation. She probably shouldn't do that.
Safe for them, it's safe for me.
I think they use gloves or something.
Where are the others?
That's crazy that it does that. Oh. That is crazy looking. Oh, is that the scientist?
Unless you happen to have a butter and caviar sandwich on you, you can get the fuck out of my room.
I would be annoyed if I was in that state. That's the coal guy again.
Dig a tunnel 150 meters to here, excavate a space 30 by 30 meters for the heat exchanger. Because we need to keep disruption of the ground above to a minimum, you can't use any heavy machinery. It has to be done by hand.
Just with hammers?
I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be. If these worked, you'd be wearing them.
Dang. He might be my favorite character. Crazy. What a cool set though. And a cool shot. Like how it's all, I don't know, dusty or whatever. But looks cool.
We need ventilation.
Fans will put dust in the air. The dust will go in your lungs.
I've been breathing dust in my lungs for 20 years.
Not this dust. I'm sorry. For your own good. No fans.
Just got everything going against them down there.
I want you to tell me everything that happened on the night of the accident. Is that all right?
What's crazy to me with every episode is that it's a drama, but it still feels like it's crossing different genres, like drama with kind of like a thriller movie, like investigation movie, mixed with even like a horror movie and disaster movie. It's just crazy.
Senior engineer. How old are you?
Even like an alien movie, kind of, even though there's no aliens, but just how they're kind of like quarantined off. Maybe that's to do with the cinematography.
Have you been here this whole time?
No one said I should leave.
I did. 30 minutes, I said.
Oh, where have you
I was going to say, she said like 30 minutes.
It won't take much longer. I don't want him to die alone.
Stay on the other side of the plastic. Or I'll have you removed by security.
So she knows he's gonna die soon.
Yes, my love.
Oh my god.
She's gone.
Garcia.
Is that really what it looks like? Dang.
Baby.
Oh, she is pregnant.
I know the job isn't over, but it's the beginning of the end.
Is it?
I'm sorry to bother you, Deputy Minister, but it's the miners.
Uh-oh. What the heck? Are they naked because it's so hot? What? I guess you don't have fans. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting this.
We're digging the old way. This is where our fathers mined. We're still wearing the fucking hats. What do you want?
We're still wearing the hats.
Why didn't you initiate an emergency shutdown? Why didn't you press the AZ?
She's doing her investigation. See what happened.
I reported the increase to Akimov, and he pressed the button.
Leonid, that's not possible.
They're gonna find out. Oh no. What are you doing? She's not staying on the other side. She stayed longer than 30 minutes. She said she wasn't pregnant, but she is. She's even having him like touch her stomach.
Drastic touching him. Did you know she's pregnant?
It's not true.
What have you done? What kind of a place is this? Where is her protection?
Like, it was kind of sweet that she wanted to be by his side, but man, she's just like gonna make it so much worse.
I'm with the official Chernobyl Commission. I've been authorized by Valery Legasov. You can check this. My name is
We know who you
Ulana.
are. What is everyone gonna hear?
Oh.
Homyuk was arrested last night.
Oh, dang.
All animals still surviving within the zone, whether domesticated or wild, must be presumed contaminated and will have to be destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
Which will be carried by the wind and the rain if left exposed. So we will have to raise entire forests. We will have to rip up the top layer,
Radiation rain.
approximately 100 square kilometers. And finally, we will...
They'll just have to destroy everything.
How many deaths? Thousands. Perhaps tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands of people. Wonder what the final number ended up being.
She was arrested by the KGB. You are the first deputy chairman of the KGB.
I am. That's why I don't have to bother with arresting people anymore.
But you are bothering with having us followed.
Oh, stepping up to him.
So you will be accountable for her? Then it's done.
Her name?
I know who she is.
Oh,
Good day, Professor.
so it worked?
That went surprisingly well. You came off like a naive idiot. Naive idiots are not a threat.
Well, there you go.
They say Akimov pressed AZ5 and then the reactor exploded.
What is that telling them? Is this them starting the evacuation? Or is this getting a bunch of people to help out? Maybe that's what this is. Oh, is that his body? Dang. Just to try to prevent any possible radiation from their bodies. That's a crazy funeral. Oh. That's a crazy image. That's the end. Dang. The ending of these episodes. Actually, the whole thing. It's crazy. All right. All right, so that was another really good episode of Chernobyl, one that just increased the drama and the tension that's been going on in the show. The relationship between the two main characters, the guy who's more stern and then the scientist guy, is pretty interesting. It grows with each episode, but it always seems like the one guy is always just about to yell or, do something really angry or just go off at any moment at the other guy. But they actually kind of get along at some points and kind of work off of each other. Then there's the one lady who's kind of beginning her investigation to see what happened. There seems to be something there with the guys pressing the button, which I think was supposed to shut everything down, but then the core exploded, I believe. So that's kind of this clue or this hint that they're going off of, but that it's not really making sense. And so I'm assuming with the more questions that she's going to ask and the further along she goes in her investigation, she's going to kind of start to figure out what's going on, and probably with the help of the main scientist guy. And with the character who's the wife of the firefighter, it was kind of sweet how she was doing everything she could do to go see her husband and wanted to be by his side. But at a certain point, it got to be just a little too much because she touched him when she shouldn't have. She wasn't listening to them. And it seems like now she's putting herself and her baby in danger by doing what she did. So I don't know if she's going to die at some point, if she's going to survive but really sick, and then something happens to the baby. So it was kind of something where it started off where you could sympathize with her and it came across as really nice and wanting to be there for her husband. That kind of turned to being more frustrated with her character. So it's something that's more interesting, though. It's not just, black and white and plain. It was kind of an interesting little arc she had there. So yeah, really enjoying this show. I'm interested to see what happens with all those miners. I'm assuming they're just all going to be sick and then later on, get a disease like cancer or something. With all of these guys who I believe that they're recruiting for the help that they're going to need to do, and just the main characters and just pretty much everything with the show. If you want to see the full length reaction to this and everything else that I check out, you can check out the link to my Patreon. It'll be in the description. If not, check back every week for the sort of shortened highlight reel versions here on YouTube. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.